What's up, Kingdom family? Welcome back to the Keys to the Kingdom, where we drop all the keys to the kingdom. Dr. G is in the building. If you are new to the royal family, come on and hit that subscribe button because we're kings and queens actively living out our purposes, full of positive vibes, changing lives, and loving on the Lord, right? This is the place to be. You do not want to miss the messages that come through on my channel. Shout out to my faithful family, always in the building, holding it down in the comments. I love y'all so very much, and I'm blessed and grateful to share this journey with you all. Listen, baby, you already know, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're already here, literally just hit the subscribe button. Okay, hit the subscribe button because this is the place to be. This is the Keys to the Kingdom, where we give you the keys to your freedom. Okay, listen, baby, comment, especially if you are new to the royal family, so we can welcome you in the comments. Okay, all right. I'm not even supposed to be on here right now, okay, but y'all father kept reminding me that I was supposed to get this word out. He keeps putting this song in my spirit. Y'all know prophetically he speaks to me many ways, okay. And one of the main ways he gives me revelation is through music, through the lyrics of songs. Okay, lately he's been giving us oldie but goodies. Don't ask me why. Ask your father. All right. And so this one is called Turn Back the Hands of Time. And the version is by Tyrone Davis. All right. And so he says, "Oh, darling, I'm so lonely without you." Okay. This person can't sleep at night. It says, "Always thinking about you. But if I had the chance to start all over, I would be wishing today on a four-leaf clover." Might want to be praying, my brother. Okay, and leaving one would be the last thing on my mind if I could turn back the hands of time. If I could turn back the hands of time. If I could turn back the hands of time. Okay, enough of my theatrics. The second verse, it says, "Oh, darling, I can't hold out much longer, but the pain is getting deep. Oh, the hurt keeps getting stronger. But if I had just one more try, I would be yours alone until the day I die. And we would have a love so divine if I could turn back the hands of time." Sings the chorus again. If I could turn back the hands of time, if I could turn back the hands of time. And here's the bridge. It says, "Remember, girl, that I love you. Oh, darling, please, please let me come back home. Your love has been so good to me, baby, and I just realized without it, I can't go on. 'Cause you're the other half that makes my life complete. If I had one more chance, we would have a love so sweet. And leaving would be the last thing on my mind if I could turn back the hands of time. If I could turn back the hands of time. If I could turn back the hands of time." And then so they just keep saying, "Oh, baby, I love you. Girl, I need you. Oh, baby, I've got to have you." Hey, so this person is really, really pouring their heart out here in this song, okay? But no, so seriously, what God wants you to know, my loves, and of course this is for my queens, but men, feel free to take it how you want to. This is God is giving you insight and revelation on where your person is standing emotionally. This is how they've been feeling. They feel lonely. They can't sleep at night, right? So they might be up, tossing and turning, or just thinking about you. You stay on their mind. They wish that they could have a chance to start over, right? And I'm not sure how strong their connection is to God, like how deep that they hear from the Lord. You know how you hear from God, or how you're already following the Lord. For a lot of my queens, because God worked on the woman first, and he made sure that we were in purpose and just built a strong one-to-one intimate relationship with him. So I don't know if that's the same for your person, but you would know because it's your person, right? And so depending on how deep their connection is with God, this person could be like repenting right now in a state of confession to the Lord, really praying to God, fasting, asking the Lord, like, hey, how can we start over? How can I have another chance with this person? I feel bad for leaving. I shouldn't have left that person, right? So at some point, you and this person were in one another's lives. Y'all had communication, or y'all were in a relationship. I know some people from the stories that I hear, y'all even had a child with this person, right? Because we were, of course, just doing things outside of God's will, God's timing. But of course, God redeems all things and He restores all things. So don't worry about that piece too much. But the point is, this person walked away from you in some capacity. And now they're wishing that they never did that, okay? They wish that they could turn back the hands of time, all right? And they're saying, like, look, my emotions of them being hurt, their pain is getting stronger, it's getting deeper. So each day that they're without you, they're having more realization, more revelation that I kind of messed up, right? Like I messed this thing up. Like that is my person. This is my other half. This is the person that completes me. That person really is my, right? My spouse. And I was playing the field. They left you. They either went to be with a counterfeit. They went and slept with other women, right? While, you were on a journey of like just being with the Lord, or a journey of celibacy. And, God has been keeping you. God has been, pouring into you and allowing you to be fulfilled on your own. Okay, listen, baby. The queens, let me tell y'all, I'm so proud of you, queens, okay? Because y'all raised the standard. Y'all raised the standard. Y'all raised the bar. It's like we don't go to pig pens. You know what I'm saying? And kings, close your ears, okay? Because we don't want to disrespect y'all right now. Close your ears, though, because I'm going to be very blunt and honest with my ladies. We don't go to pig pens, okay? If you want us, you got to rise up, be the king, and enter into the palace, okay? Because, baby, the queen, okay? We don't, we don't go low. When they go low, we go high. Now, Blake. Who said that? Michelle Obama? Don't give me the start, okay? Listen, baby, but no, seriously, God has put so much purpose in y'all, so much passion, so much, what's the word? You know who you are, in Him. Your self-love, your self-worth, it has really grown. And you and your person, y'all truly are one and the same, to be honest. Like they're also purposeful, they're also a king, right, in their own right. They're also very passionate about the things that the Lord has or will have their hands on, okay? And so what happened was the enemy came in and kind of blinded them, right? So it was a spiritual blindness and a spiritual death, right? But God is getting that all up out of them. God is getting that out of the way. But again, while they were in that season of being in bondage, right, of being caught up with the enemy's tactics and probably not hearing clearly from the Lord, or not trusting themselves, like they heard from God, but then emotions, or them being nervous, right, or overthinking things, or even trauma, stuff like that got in the way, and it made them skedaddle. Okay, it made them skirt. I'm I'm running away from this, right? I'm running away from the calling, because when they ran away from you, it wasn't just them like leaving your life, right? It wasn't just like, oh, I don't like this person. No, they genuinely felt the connection. Everything that you felt, they felt that as well. But it was like they were running away from the calling on their life, like God, like, wow, can I really, you really see me like that, Lord? Like you really gonna bless me with that? Or this is where you're calling me to go? I don't know if I could do that. Do you not know my history? Do you not know who I am? Do you not know that I was just sleeping with 25, 35, 55 women? You know what I'm saying? And you telling me to be celibate? Nah, bro. This ain't funny. Because who, baby? Cover the man's seed, okay? Pray for the seeds of the men, all right? But no, seriously, ladies, let me get focused, because ladies, some of it was y'all too, okay? So let's be clear. But what it really is, though, again, when the enemy came in and had them acting a little indifferent, or had them with strange women, right? They disregarded you, they neglected you, and it was just a negative spirit operating in them. It wasn't really the Holy Spirit, okay? And so now that that part is clean, there's a standard to live up to, right? And it's not your standard, but it's a godly standard. And this person is realizing that, hey, I have to shape up. If I want to be in this connection, if I want to be with this person, if I want to be in right standing, I want to, or I have to at least work on myself. Like, this is an investment that I'm willing to make. And it took all of this in order to get them there. And ladies, you have to understand, you have to really trust God, that God knows what you need and God knows what that person needs in order to get that person in alignment, in order to get that person in agreement, in order to get that person to see their true worth, to see their true value, to be confident and secure in who they are in their Christ identity, okay? God knows just what you need, like all those wonderful ingredients, and just what they need, right? And so you really have to trust God's plan, his timing, and that when the appointed time is here, right? Because he told us, I think I want to say like May, June, that it was Kairos timing. And so like at that time, a shift was happening. Like he made that very clear to us, that a major shift was happening. And then more recently on November 11th, 2022, he made it very clear to me that another shift was happening, that and people, like even the devil, like is out of time, okay? And so my loves, God's timing is perfect. He knows exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it, okay? And that his promises will come into its fullness when it's ready, because of all of the perfect work that he's done within you and in that other person, okay? So I know I was just ranting, but I pray that y'all caught that. I pray that makes some sense, okay? It's a standard. We both rising up to the standard. All right, one person got to the standard before the other person, but it was necessary, okay? Because now y'all can both enter into the promised land, which is the palace, and nobody's going to the dungeons, nobody's going to the pits, nobody's going to hell. Okay, we both, because they ready to turn back the hands of the time, okay? They wish that they could turn back the hands of the time, but God is going to supply them grace, right, and favor, hallelujah. And so he's saying, oh darling, please come, let me come back home. Your love has been so good to me, baby, and I just realized without it I can't go on. You're my other half that makes my life complete. If I had one more chance, we would have a love so sweet, and leaving would be the last thing on my mind if I could turn back the hands of time. All right, and so this person clearly wants to come back home. They want to be back in your presence. They felt again the deep connection that you two had with one another, and they recognize just how much you really do care for them, right? And the way that God was ministering to my spirit, sometimes, how could I say this? Sometimes people could feel a connection with you, but they're afraid to be vulnerable, right? And this is where like gentleness, patience, compassion comes in, because it's easy to have a surface level connection with somebody that you know you don't want to take seriously, that you don't really care about. And then it's also easy to pray for a wife or for a husband, and then when you actually really meet that person in the flesh, you looking like, oh, this is what a husband is. Oh, this is what a wife is. Oh, like this is different. I've never experienced nothing like this before, right? And so then you realize, like, what you was praying for, you thought you were ready for it, but then you realize, nah, I'm not really ready for this, right? And so it's a lot of layers to did y'all just see that? I hope y'all didn't. But anyway, it's a lot of layers to why people do what they do. Yeah. So I say that to say, really be patient, really be gentle when this person comes back around, really be compassionate, and understand that you was that person in a different capacity or to a different person before, okay? And so that's the plug right there. Like that's the key. That's the key. Don't treat this person how you wouldn't have wanted to be treated, because in one way or another that may have been you before, okay? Or it could have been you if the shoe was on the other foot, okay? And so, yeah, he just keeps repeating, if I could turn back the hands of times, if I could turn back the hands of time. And so another thing, you have to understand that this person has probably been dealing with some shame or regret, like guilt, right? And the Lord has to work that out through them, okay? And at the end, they're just professing their feelings for you, like, oh, baby, I love you, I need you. Oh, baby, I've got to have you, okay? And so that's what you could look forward to at the end of it all. When it's all said and done, love will always win. Come on out, God will always win. It's a fixed fight when it comes from the Lord, right? When it's a gift from the Lord and to you from God, you know that he gives us perfect gifts that make us rich and add no sorrow, okay? And so trust and believe that, might as well know that you trust and believe that excuse me, when it happens, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be victorious, it's going to be perfect, it's going to be yeah, it's going to be what God has ordained it to be, okay? And so get ready to hear somebody pouring out their heart to you, their feelings, okay? Because right now, baby, the queens are not impressed. But God working on us too, right? God working on us, okay? God working on us, all right? But yes, no, we'll be ready. We'll be ready. I have faith in us. I have faith in the kings and I have faith in the queens because God been working overtime. But yeah, this person wish that they could turn back the hands of time. They would do things better. They would definitely do things better. Do y'all know that song? Have y'all heard of that song before? Okay, by Tyrone Davis. That's definitely an oldie but goodie. I was like, Lord, you want me to tell these people this song? And yes, baby, that's it. He kept giving it to me, and every time I forget, he reminded me that I needed to post about it. So I'm like, okay, let me just get up in here in rare form. Y'all know I don't care how I be looking, but I'm up here, okay. And yeah, I'm about to go live my best life. So be blessed. Do not forget to be a blessing. Don't go visit the queen at infinitelyhealed.com because today I don't want to counsel. Um but maybe tomorrow I will want to. So yes, you can visit me at infinitelyhealed.com for any counseling and healing services that I offer. If you're new to my channel, you'll get to know that Dr. G is always playing around. I have a very serious calling and I hear a lot of serious stories every single day of my life. And so, except for Sabbath, because I be trying to chill. I'll be chilling. I'll be resting in the Lord on that day. But yeah, I don't like to take my personal life seriously. Okay. I like to take myself a little jokey because my life, the work that I do, it's very heavy. It's very heavy. You hear a lot of very daunting stories and some things are very sad and some things can be very overwhelming. And so when it comes time for me, my self-care, the way that I show up in life, it's always positive, it's always upbeat, and I try to keep my mental sane so that I can help other people stay strong out here in these streets, okay? But don't get it twisted. Your strong friend, your strong sister, your strong wife for my kings, okay? The one that you think is superwoman and can do everything, she still needs you to be her covering, okay? She wants to rest. I know I do. Y'all better pray for my y'all better pray for my husband, okay? Because the queen, I need a nap. Okay? I'm ready to lay on his chest and just rub his beard. Okay, but let me go because God is like, you're going too far. All right, bye. I'll see y'all soon. And what else I want to say to y'all? Like, comment, and subscribe. I said that already. And yeah, don't take your life too seriously. But if you have a fun job during the day, then take your real life seriously. Okay? But if your job is serious, then don't take your life seriously. All right? All right. I hope that makes sense.